Or did... Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna wait a second for some people to join in here. Cause so far, there is no one. Okay, let me just pull up chat here then, on my other computer. Okay. Yep, there's some people. Hi there. Hello. Why is this chat window not updating? Oh, there, now it's updating. Okay. Hello. So, since that beta video was so long and was a long time in the making, I figured now the beta's over, we should probably have a little discussion about Webkinz Next. So, there's a few things I want to talk about. How did you get an ad on live stream? It's simple, it's monetized. So, oh, fully clicky. Okay, so there's a few things I want to talk about with this game, and, yeah, I just want to have a discussion with you guys and, you know, gauge some general feel. Webkinz Next. What about Webkinz Next? Did I say Webkinz Next twice, or is that just you joking? I don't know. I've been trying to clear my mind to do this video for a while, and I'm not very good at it, so I'm doing it now. So, there's a few things I wanted to bring up about the beta video. Let me bring up my notes here. Okay. What about Webkinz Next? Okay, sorry about that. So, there's a lot to cover about Webkinz Next. There was a lot that I even, couldn't fit in that beta video. And there were some things, I wanted to elaborate on, but the video was already over an hour long, so... yeah, I felt that was good enough. Oh, you love my videos, thank you. Is Zeke the new Luke? No, but Luke already has a tag, so... I don't know, I'm kind of in the middle of, being in the Webkinz beta, when I got this guy, I realized, crap, I kind of want another signature husky to name Zeke. And, oh, I'm hungry for supper. Sorry, that didn't count as supper. Where's the supper food? Lunch and supper food. I thought, is the sub only lunch? Yeah, why? Okay, well... yeah, personally not like Webkinz Next. Okay, so... yeah, thank you. Thank you for saying it was fun to watch. By the way, I have, the ultra low latency turned on. Wait a minute. You need some supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Yeah, I know, I never live stream. I know, I never live stream. To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I keep thinking I'm gonna do it. So, yeah, I understand thinking it's replacing Classic a little bit. It's not, but, wow, I just wanted to actually talk a little bit about, I guess starting off, the graphics some, because, that was something. And you notice, yeah, I've recreated my beta house, because I actually really did like that. And, I've recreated it in the game, except, you know, now there's strollers, which is great, because I don't have any babies, because I haven't done any breeding in this game. I just have Zeke, which, yeah, now they don't have the little thing. They don't have biodes anymore. I just realized that. Oh, dang. But, because I really did like that house. Oh, it's playing Piggy Plum Pie. Yeah, it's got some other music videos in here. I know it has, Tiger Tiger, but I don't know what else ones they have. But anyways, okay, talking about the graphics. Yeah, I understand you saying how it looks. When I was talking about the style, I kind of, was hoping that the footage would get across, but maybe it didn't entirely, so I want to kind of just talk about that. Oh, this is not supposed to... I was hoping this wouldn't show, but, okay. Show that, yeah. Alright. Yeah, eBay signatures are really out of control as far as pricing goes. But anyways, when I was talking about the graphics, when I did this little walk through this room, I kind of was hoping it would show. Do you want this now? Thank you. There you go. Fill up your heart. So when I was walking this room, I was kind of hoping it would show the different styles, because you see, you have this really grainy wood here, and then you have this smooth chair, this smooth bed, then this really roughly textured rug, and then you have this other bed with some random rough textures, another wood texture, smooth, smooth. Do you see some of the problem with the clash in style? And when my brother previewed the video for me, he was like, you know, it looks like they didn't make all of the assets, that they bought them off of the Unity store. Like, often game engines, they will have a little store where you can just buy assets for cheap, and that sounds a lot like what they did here to cut corners. And as soon as he said that, I'm like, oh my god, that's exactly what they did. And I just want to point this out over here as soon as we go around. This item, this fireplace, is probably one of the worst looking items in the game. Because I want you to just take a quick look at this. I'm going to get to the rainbow pets here in a second. But take a quick look at what they did with this. First of all, realistic rough wood texture. I don't even know if this would be considered realistic, but the stone, and then you have smooth logs and smooth tile. Do you see? It's a clash of style in the exact same item. Okay, so some people were talking about the plush over here now. Okay, so let's see. We can click this. Would you still count me as a Webkinz fan? Yeah. You know, you don't need to have, like, this special title or meet a certain requirement to be a fan. You like something, you're a fan. That's it. There's no questions about that. But yeah, the style clashing is a big thing. You can definitely see which assets they made themselves, like this music box, versus which ones they didn't, like the wood on that fireplace. So, yeah. No, it's not a stupid question. Lots of people have concerns about that. It's not a stupid question. Don't worry about it. So that was my thing about the graphics. And I'm sorry I didn't bring this up in the video. I kind of wanted to. But this little platform your pet sits on, if you look at it, it is so wrong in so many ways. Actually, hold on a sec. I have to pull something up. I want to... Oh, where did I put that? Oh, I don't remember where I put that file. Crap, I moved all the beta stuff onto my slow hard drive. Let's see. I'm sorry, I keep stopping to read the chat. I'm a very slow reader, if you can't tell. Okay, let me see. It'll be in here. Yes. Okay. All right. Let me get this set up. Okay. Alright, and is it... Here we go. Okay, so I just want to show you this real quick. This platform your pet sits on, I may or may not have gotten a little salty and fixed it, because look at the angle of this. I'm sorry, this has been driving me crazy for a long time. I fixed it. I couldn't stand it anymore, and I fixed it. I gave it perspective, some actual shadows, and I just had to point that out, because even though it's so dumb, this looks so much better than this. Okay, alright, back to the game, but, yeah, okay. He's floating. Yeah, they float on this platform. That's another thing about it. So if we go back to it really quick, your pet's not centered. I couldn't even fix that. Your pet is, like, pushed way back in the back corner of it. It just doesn't look good. Okay, back to the game. But let's see. I've been missing some of chat, so let me catch up on that real quick. Yeah, if Webkinz plushies were exclusive to retail stores, scalpers would destroy Webkinz collecting as a fun thing to do. Yeah, and you know, I feel that, okay, this is kind of Webkinz's own fault. Oh, you want to see something funnier? Let me go into clothing. Your pet is, oh, that's going through the table. Hold on. Your pet is, like, actually floating. No joke. If I stand on the rug over here, thank you. I love the name Zeke too. If I stand on the rug over here, you can see he is actually floating. So he can levitate. He's a levitating doggo. Oh yes. Oh, it's even better. Let me see. The car will float too. So if I get in my beta car, oh, that's new. Was expecting that. Will the Classic Web can still be available as a website or desktop app? Yes, they are not removing Classic at all. Classic it's still around. Birdseek, yeah. Okay. So I completely forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about before we talked about levitating dogs? Does anyone remember? Because I completely lost track. Okay. I don't own a name. If you like any of my names, you can always use them. I don't care. No one owns a name. But yeah, don't worry. Classic is not going anywhere. They still love Classic, and it's still making money. As long as it's still making money, they're going to keep supporting it. But I think we're going to talk about the redemption pets here. Name Webkinz had to change their name because the name you wanted wasn't allowed. That was easy. That was one of my earliest Webkinz. That was Georgia, which I guess you couldn't name her Georgia. I couldn't name her Georgia because that's a state, and that would be bad if I showed a state name. That makes sense. It's privacy. But I was like 10 and I was really upset. So in the game I put her in as Georgina and that worked. But her name is still Georgia. She just now goes by Georgina on Webkinz. That's it. But okay, the rainbow pets. The redemption pets or surprise pets. Now, I kind of wanted to talk about them a little bit here, so people are bringing them up, so okay. You want a new shirt. Zeke, why are you so needy? Yes, bring me back to the new tab. Again, that's something I hate. Oh my god. Me and lots of our people brought this up during the beta. How every time you get a new item, it brings you to the new tab. Also, this is not sorted by the newest item. It's sorted alphabetically, so even if you buy a new item, it's going to put all the way to the end of the new tab. Oh my god, it's so annoying when decorating. I hate it. Georgia's the American Cocker Spaniel. Yeah. Yeah, that's my Georgia. Georgia with a little bit of spice. Okay. Oh, you know what, too? Before we talk about the redemption pets, I just have to point something out here. I have to point out, there are very few pairs of pants that work well for boys. I mean, you have this, like, natural blue jeans, but then everything else is a skirt or something that's very, very girly or just ugly. So this is why when I did the video, I put Zeke in this skirt. He was wearing this skirt. Can I get his shirt back? Yeah, put him in this. This is how Zeke looks throughout the video. There's not a whole lot of things I have to go. Okay, bye-bye, person. There's a lot of clothes that aren't there yet. Yeah, the game is, kind of bare. Yeah, I'm not doing a very good job at talking. I definitely was not prepared for this. Okay. I need to get on a train of thought here. I do want to say, though, this stream, it's going to have to end before 7 p.m. By the way, it's like 5:45 for me right now, because 7 p.m. is when I feed my cats, and they will not let me miss that, so... Okay. So, alright, to talk about this game a little bit, or the rainbow pets, so I actually kind of regret that redemption pet video I made, not because I felt I might have been a little too hard on, like, the whole gambling thing, but the thing is, like, okay, technically it's not gambling, and lots of companies have gone on record to say, like, okay, this is why it isn't gambling. It doesn't make it less predatory, but that doesn't mean it's predatory. It's still predatory. It's not gambling, but it's still predatory, and, that's part of the thing I didn't like about it. Although, my prediction was totally wrong about how people were going to... No, it wasn't wrong at the time, but it was totally wrong about how people were going to be spending hundreds of dollars trying to get these pets and then still not getting them. That was kind of wrong, but it was right at the time because I was seeing so many people going on like, oh, I've spent like almost $1,000 trying to get these plushies. But now they've upped the odds, so now we're having the exact opposite problem where people are really sick of getting these puppies. I've been seeing some people like, I've sparked 7th generation babies. I was excited to get a really cool super rare, and then I got another rainbow retriever. I've gotten like 12 of these. I hate them so much. And I've been seeing that from a lot of people. And so it's like the rainbow retrievers in Unicorn has become a completely different kind of bad that people didn't even expect from in the beginning. Like, no one expected them to become they didn't expect the bad part to be winning them, because they're now so common. And that's becoming lots of people are just getting so annoyed at these. It's like, first they were too rare and no one that actually wanted them could get them. Now they're too common and people that don't want them keep getting them. It's a reverse problem. And I hope to God, because, like, no one has ever been happy with these things. When they released, people were like, oh my God, they're awful. Now that the chances have been upped, people are like, oh my God, I hate getting these things. Now, some people have been really cool about it, and they've been, when they win the plush, even that they don't want, they are selling it to people for the base price of $30, what they normally cost, without, like, charging a big scalping tax. So some people are being really nice about it, and that's super cool of them. It's just these whole rainbow pets, redemption pets, surprise pets. Carl started calling them surprise pets. But yeah, they turn into something really bad, and, like, even people that were excited about them from the get-go are now kind of like, I hope they don't make any more of them. And I am fully on board that train of them not making more of them. And if they do want to do these things for some reason again in the future, I hope to God they don't do them the same way. And the whole limited edition helps nothing but scalpers. Okay, I got some thoughts out in a coherent sentence, I think. Okay, second generation's plushies. I don't like them. That's it. I don't like the Beanie Boo-esque-ness of it. And I know lots of people are saying, oh, they're really good quality, and let me pull them up here. The W Shop's not gonna load. Okay. It's not gonna load, period. No, wait, it just loaded. It just loaded. Come on. Plush pets. No products available for purchase. I didn't click to purchase anything. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, wait, I know why they pulled that up, because they just released a statement earlier. They had to freeze all plush orders because of COVID. They've been having issues in their warehouse, and it's kind of like, oh, I don't know when we're gonna see new plushies again. From them. I'm kind of interested, because I wonder when they're gonna take feedback back, because, like, when did the first plushies release? Wasn't that, like, was that in, like, November? Was that November or December? It might have, I don't remember. But it's been so long. Like, before we were getting plushies, like, every month, or at least one a month, and now it's been a long time, and we haven't gotten another one. So, when are they going to release the next ones? Because I didn't know Webkinz data mining was a thing, and apparently this is some people are going on about, like, spoilers and stuff, in some Discord servers, but apparently the next ones, the sprites and items form were added into Classic, and data miners, like, released them, and we know the next pets, release, as far as plushies go, are going to be the cow and the pig. But, I mean, this was data mined all the way back in, like, January, I think. So I kind of wonder where they are. Maybe COVID slowed it all down. I have no idea. Nothing wants to load in next. It's not being good to me. Come on, let's go. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, lots of people want, like, insects. I think insects would be really, really cool in Webkinz. 'Cause it's been a long time since they did insects at all. But yeah, they do look like Beanie Boos, and, like, lots of people are going, like, it's just a common, like, plush trend. It's like, okay, but Beanie Boos kind of made it popular, which is why everyone's citing it. I have to relog into Next, I think, which is a shame, because I'm gonna have to resize this window, but it doesn't want to work for me. Oh, this happens, like, every time. Okay, hold on. Let me just, exit out of that and pull it back up. Hold on. Figures it would crash on stream like this. Let me just get signed in. Okay. And this is the right window? Yes, okay, hit the right window. The cow and pig are next, yeah. That's according to the data mine. They still could change, who knows, but we'll see. We'll have to see. And, yeah. I think Beanie Boos, yeah, I agree. Beanie Boos are kind of cute in their own way. I have a few Paw Patrol Beanie Boos, as you guys know, but I have seen, like, other Beanie Boos, and lots of them are actually pretty cute. Part of the problem, I think, that these plush don't work as well, yeah, I know, is that, well, one, the sitting position wasn't, like, ever really a big thing. Lots of, if you talk to, like, any Webkinz fan in the past decade, there was lots of, oh, I hate them being in the same position. I hate them being so stiff, you know. People went on and on and on about that for length. So the fact that they made them not only, you know, in a sitting position, but then they gave them really big bobbleheads, there's nothing to differentiate them from anything. I can't even click the unicorn to see it. Wow, okay. But there's nothing to differentiate them on a store shelf. And they have finally come to Amazon. It took them a while, but they came. And people say they're really well made and the embroidery on the pet patch is great and you know that they work so well, that they're nice. People are like, "Oh, I love them so much." And like, you know, that's great. But can we just, like, all sit down and collectively agree that the 3D models look nothing like the plush? Look at this. It's got the fluffy chest, but aside from that, it's pretty basic. The plush looks nothing like this in the slightest. It's like they designed this game and then made the plush an afterthought. Now, in Classic, because they're 2D sprites, they can get made a lot quicker than 3D models. Those look like the plush. These don't. Let's see. Catch up on chat a little bit. Yeah. The old Classic. I agree. The old Classic. I miss the old Classic too. Because the thing about old Classic is that lots of things worked. And I know why they did Webkinz X. Kind of. I think they wanted to create some stuff to work together better. I think it was something about trying to move a little bit further away from Flash before the inevitable, even though it was like 7 years ago. But it broke so much stuff. It didn't really do a whole lot, and the site has never been the same since because they had to keep removing things instead of building up and adding new features and being excited about new things. It was, well, another thing doesn't work. Well, here's the next thing that doesn't work. I am still so mad they removed Dicekins. It worked perfectly fine, and when I heard Carl say that, like, oh, people just didn't understand it, that made me so sad. I love Dicekins. If people don't understand it, here's what you do. Write a better instruction manual. You know? Say old Classic. Which year are you referring to? The stream will stay up. I always keep my live streams up. Don't worry about that. All my live streams stay up. So if you want to, like, catch this later or something, feel free. It's okay. Yeah, I think my talk personally is before 2015. But I don't know what the Oddkins is talking about. Let's see. Still catching up on chat. I know. I'm the world's slowest reader. Who even buys other cans products? Nakemas and Amazing World plushies. Yeah, I don't know who actually bought those. Cause I'm gonna be real, Nakemas, I think they were trying to catch in on, like, the sock monkey trade. Or the sock monkey trend. But I thought they were ugly, and I actually have some, like, Amazing World bobbleheads, but here's, funnily enough, I have some of them, but that's only because I got them for free. Wait, is this a Clamati? Is this a Clamati? No, it's not. I see a gray gold, and I'm like, Clamati! Oh, I love that boy. Okay, but either way, I got them when I went to the Webkinz road trip. They were literally just kind of like giving them away, trying to be like, hey, here's something. And I think I tried Amazing World for a little bit, and I was really tired of that. Yeah, it was better before it became a free-to-play game, in my opinion. Because here's the thing, when it's pay to play, there's wait, hold on a second. What I'm saying is there's not referring to the game, guessing it's rambling about the old Webkinz. Oh, okay. But yeah, I liked it a lot more before they made it free to play, because there was also a lot more available to you if you weren't a deluxe member. And I could spend $50 to become a deluxe member for a year, or I could buy several new plushies. I think it's obvious which one I picked. Oh, man. Also, side note, they completely removed all the charm of Hoppy Little Rocket Ship. Like, it was so good and classic, and then the X update broke it to the point, like, it just ran so bad and so slow. And when they added this into Next, I was like, oh my god, maybe they finally fixed it. It's like, no, they kept the slowness. They ruined everything with Next. Oh, I'm so sad about this. I used to love this game. I'd always like, oh, also this game ends when you get to the moon, and I always remember seeing like, you reached the moon, congratulations, keep going. I thought, I'm gonna get to Mars. I was like, I don't even know if you can. And I just thought, maybe I should look it up on Webkinz Insider, but that's dead too. So, it's a double jump clone? I don't doubt that. Every single game that they have made is like a clone of something else popular. I still remember so many people like campaigning to bring back Bamboo Break, and I was one of them because I loved it, but it was also just Tetris. Let's see. I miss Mason Hamsters too. Oh my god. It was so sad. It was such a cool concept. And there were so many things you do, and I admit, it got boring after a while. I feel like there should be, like, a kind of a limit on how long dailies take, because some of the dailies in Webkinz would take a long time. Like, if you did those things in Maze and Hamsters, yes, you only got Maze and Moolah, but it would still take, like, 20 to 30 minutes, and it was a long time. I was going on about Webkinz in the good old days. Before it went free-to-play and deluxe membership took away a bunch of stuff. That's what I was talking about. And all the birds just glitched. Okay. But back then, being able to go to Vacation Island. Oh, I thought I lost that. Okay. Being able to go to Vacation Island without needing a deluxe membership was so much fun. I loved going there and sending my pets to the spa. And, I just miss all that stuff. There was so much more charm back then, and now it's like, if you're a deluxe member, this is a daily activity instead of a little special thing you spend Kins Cash on. It's like, oh, that bird just broke right in front of me. Okay. Oh, how did this game get greenlit? I don't know how it did. Can I get through this? Okay. Why is it hard to find pets from 2014 to 2018 on eBay? Okay, I have a very good answer for that. The answer is, those were actually very limited runs of pets, because that was at a time when the plushies were... I know, why are there birds in space? I wish I could answer that. Oh, I missed. Okay. What? What did I bounce on? Was there a cloud there? At least, like, the blue fadoodles and stuff had some personality. These are just random birds. They're just random green birds. They look like nothing. Okay. Alright, the reason it's harder is because those certain pets between 2014 and 2018, that was when plushies were failing, and at that point, because plushies were failing, they were making less of them. So those are actually some of the rarest pets in existence. But, yeah, there's a deluxe preview thing about a month ago. Oh, I'm hungry for a lasagna. You just want a whole lasagna there? Okay, I have one lasagna. There you go. But, okay, so since there were such limited prints and very few people actually bought them to begin with because, plush sales were failing, there wasn't a whole lot that sold and that are out there. So that's why they're hard to find. And that's why they're expensive. Also, this machine doesn't work anymore for some reason. Took functionality out of that. Yeah, it's getting really hard to find Webkinz for a decent price. Like, it's very cool when you lose an old account. Yeah, you have to sign into them at least once a year. Did I already do the Wheel of WoW? Yes, I did. I did that last night. Yeah, there's a lot. Wait, is that a pet right there? Is that a hat in the middle of that? Okay. Yeah, it is really sad, but here's another thing. The Toys to Life gimmick died a very long time ago. It's lost its new shininess a very long time ago. So I kind of... Okay, here's the thing. Gans are doing the exact same thing with Webkinz, except we're gonna do it again. We were the ones that really brought forth Toys to Life, and everyone else copied us. So we're just gonna do it again. But here's the thing about this game. This is built like a cheap app, a cheap free app on a phone. This isn't Webkinz, because here's the thing. There are so many more cheap apps on phones to compete with games like this now. It's not like the Toys to Life gimmick has any real importance, because there's so many better things you could sink your time into playing. And the whole thing of, oh, I'm taking care of the pet I own the plush for. Well, there's not many plushies now, is there? And there's a big focus on online sales now, isn't there? Which, that makes sense. That's where most of the money is. But doesn't that kind of... Don't they kind of... What's the word I'm looking for? Counteract each other? You know? Isn't that a little bit counterintuitive? I'm not using the right word. I can't remember the right word. But that's... Yeah... Yeah, a leopard with a code for a thrift store for $6. That's a good deal, yeah. And I mean, occasionally you find some good deals on Webkinz. I make it my life goal to find good deals on Webkinz myself. But the thing is, it's hard to find them for a good price nowadays. It's getting really, really difficult. I personally want the I want like the corgi from... When was it? When was it released? It's like the new corgi, not the Welsh corgi, the one they just called the corgi. But, can't find those anywhere at all. And I didn't really want it when it came out, because I'm like, oh, it's too much like the Welsh Corgi. And now I'm kind of like, you know, I actually really do like it. I'd like to have one of those. But, no, I can't find it. Oh, and I missed that. I was reading chat and I missed the jump. Okay. Alright. Let's see. It's like how with GameCube Mario games, they're very expensive and impossible to find them at a great price. Yes, GameCube games in general spiked so far up, which is why Nintendo needs to get on doing a virtual console, because no one wants to pay like $120 to play Mario Sunshine, although they could also play it in, you know, All-Stars Collection if Mario didn't die. But, you know, all good. I am not salty about Nintendo at all. God, why did someone bring Nintendo up in this? Yeah, Toys to Life games and virtual pet games were more popular back in the 2000s. Yeah, that's when they got really popular, and that's when they stayed really popular. But the reason Webkinz died isn't because there was anything really wrong with Webkinz. It was because the trend died. The industry moved forward. You know, there's not a big market for that stuff anymore, and the reason isn't like, oh, it's our fault, you know, we did something wrong. It's the sense that things change, people change, and Gans themselves is seeming to refuse to look forward into change. They're just kind of doing their own thing, drifting around aimlessly, waiting to get popular again, and that's not how this stuff works. You have to do something to actually be worth it. I would rather pay like $10 for the Webkinz app or Webkinz Classic app or something, or even just the next app, you know, and have things more fairly priced and have things better maintained. I would rather have a game where I pay real money to play it than have something that's like this, basically. Because free to play is all about hooking on the whales, and to be honest, lots of people in the beta group, I am not entirely convinced the beta group wasn't just to get whales into the game early, because Like, a lot of people from the beta group spend a lot of their money breeding. I know that because they still post about it frequently. And, you know, these people, they're adults. If they have the income, they are free to spend it however they want. I'm not here to judge. But I'm just saying, it keeps games like this afloat, and I don't know. I don't feel that's a very good practice. I am also not paying any attention to what I'm doing on screen, and I am somehow doing really good. I've never done this good at this game in my entire life. Is this a high score I'm getting? Oh, this is going to be a hard jump. Oh, I got it. Okay, wow. All right. I need to read chat. Catch them on chat. Soon as I acknowledge it. Wow, it wasn't my personal best, but that was still a good game. Okay. Yeah, Webkinz needs an MLP. Yeah, it needs a hard reboot to get them back into the popularity they want. That's kind of what this is, but at the same time, they're not getting rid of things that didn't work. As a matter of fact, they're making things worse. I'm gonna be real. Home Before Dark, okay. They fixed it a lot by the time I did the video. I get that. I can't even see this on the screen. Why did they... They didn't do any scaling? Wait, did it already start connected? That's something the original game made sure not to do. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well. What were we talking about? I'm sorry, my brain just goes like that. Coming from school and going straight to the computer, and I would play Webkinz all day. Yeah, I did the same thing. I was like so excited. I'm like, I've saved up 500 Kins cash. I'm gonna treat my pets to a vacation tour, and in this 24 hours, I am gonna play and play and play Treasures of the Crystal Sea until I win the trophy. Does Next have deluxe or anything similar? It's all free for everyone. Right now, there's no deluxe. I hope it stays that way. But I would not hold my breath because why did it just shuffle? Okay. I wouldn't hold my breath about it staying that way. Not that I know anything of it being deluxe, but I think what kind of happened is Webkinz needed some more income. So what they did is they just decided the best way to do this is just raise the price on everything. Did you also notice how that pet had a soccer ball and it got the exact same score as a pet that didn't grab an item? Did anyone notice that? Let's get 10 points. They got 10 points, yeah. So it doesn't even calculate lots of scores properly. Oh my god, I hate this game. It was so good before. What did they do to it? Worry about what will come of the game. They sunk so much money into making it, and now no one switched to this game. They just keep playing Classic. Well, I can't blame them. And to be honest, they did this to themselves. Okay, I'm just gonna quit this game because I have some stuff I need to talk about. I need to bring up my notes, and I don't think I'd be playing a game for this. So I'm just gonna hang out in the park. Let me bring up my notes again. Okay. So the thing is about them releasing it, they knew what they were releasing it into. They knew exactly what it was. They knew that there was issues. There was more than a few people telling them that there were issues. And they even kind of like acknowledged there's not a lot to do, but you know, it'll grow. And it's like, that's not a viable thing. If you're trying to hook people who have been used to playing a game with lots of features, lots built upon, and you release it with like barely a dozen games in the arcade, what are you going to do? You're not going to hook those players that have been used to a whole lot of content for like a decade by just showing them, here's this barest bone of a game that, you know, it's think of it like Webkinz from 2005, 2006. Okay, but times are changed. It is no longer 2005 or 2006. People expect more now from games. I have to let a cat out of my room. Hold on a sec. Okay. Daisy decided she didn't want to be on my bed anymore. But there was a lot with that. And here's another thing that I want to talk about this too, with the whole release of the game. So there was this thing when there was that big pushback from the early release. Carl talked about, oh, we knew, we figured this would happen, people get upset when they see change and stuff. We knew this would happen. But they didn't do anything to prevent the backlash. And what I was kind of getting on with that point was that it was completely irresponsible. They had the foresight to know that there was going to be problems. They had the foresight to see that them releasing this game like that without, like, any real word, they knew people were going to be upset. And they did absolutely nothing to help curb that upset. They just kind of let the game ride. I'm trying to think of good words to say this, but they knew what was coming. They knew exactly what was coming. And yet, they did nothing to lessen the fear, the pushback, the stress. That is a cool pet. Hold on. Let me click on you. I want to see what you look like. Hold on. I want to see stop moving. I want to see what you look like. Why can't I click on you? Why can't I click on you? I want to see what you look like. There we go. Thank God. Oh, that is a cool looking pet. Wow. Man, that was a good breed, dude. That's a nice looking dog. Okay. I'm sorry. I do that a lot. I see a cool pet and I just want to look at him. But they knew what was coming. If they already knew the game was a mess and people were going to have a big backlash over it, they did nothing. They just dropped the game. They didn't try and do anything to calm people down beforehand, try and lessen the blow, lessen the stress that was put on their staff. I don't think Sally and Steve and Mandy enjoyed answering the same question over and over and over again, saying, it's an aggressive chase, yeah, I know. They didn't enjoy answering the same question over and over and over again. Classic is not game replaced. This is a different game. Classic is not getting replaced. This is a completely separate game. They should have done something else. And especially completely knowing that what happened was coming. It was irresponsible of them. And that's like my overall opinion on the release. It was irresponsible of them to drop it the way they did, knowing what they knew, instead of trying to fix it or at least lessen the overall backlash. Yeah, first mistake was releasing it with free to play. Yeah. I completely agree. And like the plush pets, here's the thing about logging on a plush like at least once a year. You also get something more out of it. I get they have to pay to make the plush. I get they have to code it into the game. There is a lot more going into that there. But it was just a better business model in my opinion. I liked it a lot more, and I get why they had online-only pets, but there's also been some issues since then. And yeah, the state the Android version released in, you're right there, Jace, the state it released in was bad. Like, okay, I know that probably wouldn't have triggered anything, but the state Android released in was so bad, and like, I slowed the footage down to 15% in that beta video because I was afraid the texture flickering might trigger seizures. I know it probably wouldn't because it wasn't flashing, taking over the entire screen. However, it was still a fear of mine, and I know Android is tricky because it's kind of like PC. You don't know what's in every single one. There's so many different things of Android, so many different components. It's more than just getting it to work with the OS. It's getting it to work with literally every single part in history. That's what makes Android so hard. However, if I was scared enough to slow down the footage because of that flickering, like, okay, if zoomed out like this, if this was flickering, that would probably be okay. If you were zoomed in and walking, and this whole thing is flashing, I would worry about that. And I think it is really bad to release a game with flashing issues. Look at, what was it, how do you say it, Balan Wonderworld that dropped recently? Like, at the final boss, isn't there, like, issues where whenever you hit it, it does, like, strobe light flashing, and they had to patch that out? That's a pretty big problem. Oh, you're pretty. Hold on. Let me see you. Let me see you. No, I don't want to see your baby. Your baby's ugly. I want to see you. Let me take a look at that. Wow. Oh, that is a pretty unicorn. Oh, wow. Cool. Okay. I had to see that. Oh, they put the baby away. Oh, hello. Hello. Wait, just one of the viewers? Boundless is another game that should have been delayed. Yeah, it really should have. There's a lot of things that should have been delayed. And, like, this game should have been delayed. And, you know, the whole, like, oh, they talk about, you know, Carl talked about this whole thing, like, oh, we need to have a unified release. Without that, people are going to have the backlash. Like, I don't think the backlash is over the fact that it's not on PC yet. Okay? Oh, Breezeps, it's you! Hi! Hello. I'm not gonna open my friend finder right now, because I don't really want to show my world name. I'm trying to, like, to add people that I don't know on my friends list. That's just how I am, and so I don't want to get, like, tons of requests. I'm trying to get removed from Friend Finder, but, figures. Figures! Can't unclick being removed from Friend Finder, because that's broken right now. I sent a little feedback about that, but, yeah. Wait, does your baby have sparkly hands? Oh my god! Oh my god. Wow. Oh, and you have France! You have France legs! Oh, everyone complained about that. France. Wonder when they're gonna remove some of that stuff. But, yeah. I know Carl was going on about the whole unified Android release, but the thing about the unified release in general, the issue was not that the PC version wasn't out there. And, you know, if Android had to be delayed a couple of months, like I said, I dropped the Android version so fast due to the issues that it was having. It was a pain to play. And actually, funny story, when I made my video about announcing Webkinz Next, I've actually filmed it twice. And the first time I filmed it, when I was going through, I did Wacky Zangos. Wacky actually went through the floor, and I was upset that I deleted that footage, and I really wanted to use it, but I lost it. Are me and Terrell going to make videos together anymore? No, we are no longer anywhere near speaking terms. And, that's all I'm gonna say on that. But, yeah, there was problems with it, so, yeah. The Android needed to be delayed. It really did need to be delayed. So, yeah. I don't know who, is it you, Robologo? That's sitting next to me? No, it's okay, Oddkins. Lots of people don't know. It's okay. I get that all the time. But, no, we're no longer speaking. Yeah, the mobile version has the biggest features removed. Yeah, it's just an app where you take care of your pet, play a couple of games, and that's it. I know! And do you, I mean, like, in Classic, I'm like, I just wish there was a curio shop, because sometimes I'll be out, and I'll get a ping on Discord server for, like, a rare item, and be like, but I'm not near my computer! I wish I could literally just pull up my phone and get into the curio shop and buy the rare item, but it was built in ActionScript too, and they're not gonna expand it. Of course, as soon as I said that, you know, in the video, they did like an update to it, and I think they did some. I'm trying to remember. They did something with it. I don't remember what, but I think they did something. But yeah. I don't want to play this game because it seems like a breeding simulator rather than a community focused on friendships. Yes, which that is also another thing. So the reason that GANs isn't technically legally has to disclose the rates for these rainbow pets is because they're technically not the main feature of the game. But it's the monetized feature. In the feature, it's like a loot box. Babies are loot boxes, but they're not the main part of the game, so they technically don't have to release the odds. But there is definitely issues with them. But, yeah, that really bothers me. Breeding is definitely the mainstay, and, like, even in the beta, lots of us, especially near the end, were like, we don't have anything to do. We are bored. We are waiting for our babies to grow. We are waiting for more diamonds to breed. That's it. There's nothing else to do. All of the arcade games are boring. There is nothing else to really do. Oh, I like Littlekins better than this too. it is kind of like a copy of Littlekins, except the kins you get is completely random. I like toddlers. I mean, look at this toddler here. I think this is one of you guys in the chat here. Oh, yeah, France legs. France, the great country of France, represented in a cat. But, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Just waiting to get an ultra rare cat, then I can stop breeding. The higher generations you use, the better your odds, but, that's about it. What if Webkinz was on the Switch? You paused to notice that, didn't you? Carl said because Uni could run on anything. Let me ask you this. I want to ask you a question. Isn't that Italy or is it that the inside joke? Oh, it is Italy? Hold on, let me look this up. I thought it was France. I'm really bad with this stuff. Okay, France flag. Oh, I think it is Italy. Italy flag. Yeah, it is Italy. It's not France. Whoops. Okay. Don't let the France pets do something to. They already destroyed France in gender, okay? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm really bad with flags. Oh, green cat! There's a green cat. Oh my god. I still hate the flesh-colored faces. If that was white instead for the face, that would look so much better. Why are signatures so expensive? Because they have this, okay, signatures are really expensive for numerous reasons. Part of the reason is that, well, they were limited edition like all the pets are now. Oh, gender images do show up in the code? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, okay, retired, technically every single Webkinz is retired. They used to use retired as like, these are sold out and they're not being made anymore. But like after I think like 2012, they stopped using them altogether. But yeah, signatures are made by a third-party company. That's why they're so easy to find lookalikes, because lots of companies do this like no branding thing, and you know, they have so many people put all these things in. But yeah, you figured out how to data mine Webkinz next. Because I remember someone in a Discord server saying that they tried to do that, but there was a lot to do. Or no, I think it was just about the baby feature. They couldn't get the specific odds with that because it is so complicated. But wow, that's really cool that you were able to do that. Yeah. But yeah, so signatures are really expensive nowadays because one, they were retired so long ago, and two, the community made a really big fuss about them back then, like a huge fuss. Huge fuss. I was one of those people that made a big fuss too, so yeah. Oh, you got the sounds. Oh, cool. Cool. But yeah, so many signatures are really, really expensive everywhere, so I mean, not all of them are. Some of them are pretty expensive, some of them aren't. It just depends. Yeah, people were crying over its departure. I was one of them. But yeah, it was, signatures were something that a lot of people loved. And so, yeah, people were really upset when they went, and lots of the people that were reselling them knew this, or simply just looked at the value as like, oh, Webkinz were worth a lot of money. They were collector's items like Beanie Babies were. So they were going to be worth a lot of money, and you know what? We're not having a Beanie Babies again. This time, we are going to make them worth that money. So, you either die here or live long enough to see yourself become the villain, yeah. That's basically what happened here. So, yeah. Blue cat! Oh my god, it was a blue cat! Oh my god, a blue... Look at the eyes! Oh my god, it's a blue cat! Ah, the blue cat! The blue and the white! If only that flesh-colored face was white! Oh my god! Blue cat? Dude! Blue cat! Oh my, okay. Yes, your cats are awesome, dude. Okay. Hoping to get the Webkinz plush off eBay sometime this month. Do you have any suggestions? Oh my god, you have a black cat too? Oh my god. Oh, you have Italy ears. Italy. Okay, I'm gonna have to start freaking out about these cats long enough to get a sentence out. But no, I don't have any to. Oh my god, the blood baby. You have a blood cat. you have a blood cat. Oh my god, I love these demon cats. I love the red. I call them demon cats. Okay. Literally just look up Webkinz, see what you like, and look them up. I mean, you can literally just type in Webkinz, sort by cheapest, and scroll through all the people reselling a bunch of, you know, virtual items that they're technically not supposed to be reselling. And, yeah. Oh my god, do you have a pet that looks like Lumiere? Who is this? Your pet, oh my god, it looks like Lumiere! Oh! That's so cute! Not all red ones are demons. Yeah, okay, but it's like you see, it's like, oh my god, what an adorable demon baby. But yeah, there's there's a lot going on. Yeah, with the plush, just literally just type in Webkinz, see what you like. If you see a certain Webkinz plush that someone else has posted that you like, oh my gosh, these cats, oh my god. I barely got any cats in my beta. They're so cute, except for the fleshy faces and the eyes and the... I don't care for the model, actually, a whole lot, but these designs are actually pretty cool. But, yeah. Oh, you keep switching your cats. Jeez. How many babies have you bred? Man! Oh, this is like a swamp cat. Oh, this is really cool. Most of them are like this really ugly green color. But oh, you also got the pink nose. Tell her you know how to get a black and white cat if she comes to your house. I wanted a black and white cat so bad. Oh my god. Okay, the cats. Okay, so I was asking about the cats. The cats are doing good. They're doing pretty good. Peak, we actually kind of gave up on that whole harness and walking outside thing. The reason we did that is because, simply put, he's a weenie. He's like to pretend he's really big and brave, and I think he would enjoy walking outside if he could get over the fear, but he can't. Literally, there's a time during the winter I put the harness on him, and then I took him outside because he loves snow, and I literally set him on the porch. And he sniffed at the snow, then walked back up. As soon as the door opened, he ran back inside as fast as he could. And he was like, nope, not doing this. But there was also that incident, like, 2 or 3 weeks ago where our back door is kind of broken. Where, like, the spring is shot and the weight of the handle will open the door. And so it just opens automatically. And I walked in the kitchen because I was baking bread. And the door was wide open, and he was just sitting there out on the step, like, shaking, like he walked that far, and then he's like, why did I do this? So I just walked out and picked him up and brought him back inside, and he was okay with that. He was like, oh, thank God. Poor little baby. Poor little baby. You miss me in turtle videos? That's a shame. They're not ever coming back. Yeah. Okay, but, there's a few other things. We're gonna have to wrap this up within the next, like, 20 minutes, because, like I said, my cat's dinner is at 7 o'clock, and they will not like me missing that. We started doing, some feeding schedules, and it has actually been really, really good. Yeah, that step was too far for Peak. It's literally 6 inches from the door. Yeah, I'm gonna answer your question. I think you asked it up here somewhere earlier. I'm not gonna click on the chat. Hold on, let me just scroll up. Asked it somewhere. I think someone asked it up here somewhere if I'm gonna make a video about Turtle. No, I'm not. I just wanted to answer that really quick. Not making a video about Turtle. I don't want to feed the drama. It's been like almost a year now. And I don't want to start things back up. I'd like them to stay quiet. Okay, but yeah, better start reading the chat before it's time to go. Yeah, I will. Let me see. So the few things, what's the last things I want to talk about? Okay, so there's like one thing I really do want to talk about. Okay, some people have been like, oh, I can't install this game on my phone, and it's like, does your Android device have more than 3 gigabytes of RAM? Because this game requires at least 3 gigabytes of RAM. And when I told my brother this, he looked at it and went like, really? This thing takes 3 gigabytes of RAM? And that's kind of when it dawned on me how horribly optimized this game is. Like, I'm just running around here. This game is really horribly optimized. I mean, there's player pop-in and everything else is pretty static, but they don't do much before that. By the way, I don't know if anyone else has noticed this. The texture for these stairs has been missing for like a month. But, yeah, if I'm gonna go to my house really quick, I have been doing a little garden because that's the best way to make money. Actually, if I'm gonna, I'll show you. Sell items. I just did a big sell, so I don't have a whole lot, but... Oh yeah, that's also really great. You can just like type in the numbers, so let me just sell all of them. This is so great. Just sell all these things. Best way to earn money. Anyways, I did a really big garden, and it's only like 400 plants, I think. And the game literally will not open up on my phone anymore. Oh, I have more than... oh, I have 99 of these? What do I have? Okay, yeah, I have 99. But it's not very well optimized because it likes to render everything at once. And I know there is one room view, but what do you mean it's new texture? I know the old texture for this flooring was so much better too. Look, doesn't this look awful? The quality difference between this floor, you can count the pixels versus this rug. Hey, wait a minute, there's a cow on there. I never noticed that there's a cow on there. Where did that get put on there? There's a cow. Okay. I designed my house to be a hang-up place. Oh, that's really cool. But yeah, if you see, I have a whole lot of plants. You can see where all my plants have like died over the years. Oh, over the past week, really. And can see get through here. Yay. Okay, because for a while I wasn't recognizing that. I have a whole bunch of plants because foreshadowing for a realistic Webkinz cow. I mean, they're making one. They're making the cow. It's just a matter of, I don't think it's going to be like a, what's that? Is that the chocolate cow? I don't think that's the chocolate milk cow. I think it's just a chocolate cow. But, go back to Kinsville and hang out. So, the game is just really badly optimized from what I can tell, because it likes to load everything at once. And I know, like, even if I pull up my own task manager, it's, okay, now I have a good computer. My GPU is at like 32%, but it's also encoding this stream and another, and the recording of it for my own, you know, archives. Using 8 gigs of RAM, 10% of my CPU, but CPU's clocked at 4.4 or 4.04 gigahertz and stuff. Have I played The Sims? No, I have not. I've had some interest in it in the past, but then I've kind of been like, nah. I don't think I really need to play The Sims. I'd rather play other games. That's the thing. I have a lot of games to play, and there's so many better things I could be playing than The Sims. But plus also EA is garbage, so I kind of want to give them more money. I don't know what happened to Grizzykins. I don't think I've ever heard of them. Last episode was a year ago, and she collected a ton of signatures. So yeah, lots of KinsTubers just kind of vanished. That's sad to say, but it's the truth. So yeah, they show up in the Webkinz 16 photo. Oh, has that already been released? Hold on. Has the 16th anniversary... Oh, wait. When is the 16th anniversary? That already happened? Because if people are talking about these photos up here, these are straight from, Webkinz Classic. As you can see, these aren't foreshadows. They just need stuff to fill the space. It's probably also why the Sequin Moon Bear is up there. Jaredkins is now uploading less often. Oh yeah, Jaredkins. I remember him. But yeah, these are straight from from Webkinz Classic. All of these are pets that have already existed in Webkinz Classic. I can't name all of them. Lots of them are online-only pets. So, yeah. Do I wish I get Clamati back? Yes, and don't worry, you spelled his name right. He spelled his name right. His name is Clamati. Are some people breeding right now? I don't know. I always like to, every time I sign in, I like to just get on here and see what people have. Okay, can I say I actually really don't like the Holland Lot Bunny? Like, is that bad to say I don't like the Holland Lot Bunny? It just, oh, dear God. Look, they made they even made the yellow for the nose a darker color than the one for the ears. And the animation for this baby is broken, so it just kind of snaps back and forth. Has anyone else noticed that? Yeah, okay, the Webkinz 16th birthday is in 10 days. Okay, so I haven't missed it. Okay. You're right, bye, Jeff. And, am I the biggest Kins tuber? I have no idea. It's, YouTube's algorithm makes it really hard to find people. But, these two are just chilling over here. I swear it just looked into my soul. Webkinz will have a membership. Oh no. Webkinz Next is gonna have a deluxe membership? You are kidding me. No! Well, time to drop this game like a sack of hot potatoes. Oh, jeez, I'm not doing anything for this then. What happened to Miss Birdie? She'll be back. Who knows? It's called subscriber. Oh, no. And with how expensive this game already is, oh, no. I don't like that. Oh. Let's see. Ask a family member if they can name your Webkinz. Just set a bunch of Webkinz in front of your parents. That will not go well. My mom does not know the name of literally any of my stuffed animals. They don't pay any attention to me. If I put it in front of some of my friends, that would be a different story. But, in front of my parents, my parents still look at, like, why do you have 3 of the exact same one? It's like, they are different, Mom. So, yeah. Okay, try to get another pet in Webkinz Next, but it takes so long to get diamonds. I feel you. To be honest, I want to get another pet. I'm gonna get to be Sparkle Muffin. And then afterwards, I am going to save up for the golden to get Mikhail, because I like Mikhail, and actually, I have another video. It's probably gonna come out on Friday or something where I got the Webkinz Butterscotch Retriever. Because the Webkinz Butterscotch Retriever looks just like this. It does. So, yeah, I got Mikhail, and he's an extra Webkinz. Just, he's not this monstrosity. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Think of making our short skit or adoption video? Yeah, of course. I've actually, okay, the thing about the short films is that the short films, they take a while, and the thing, well, they don't really take a while. It's just you have to have a good idea, and you have to be able to run with it. And I've kind of been like, I haven't really felt like writing stuff like that for a long time, but I have been working on one a little bit. And I say working on one, I mean, I've had an idea, and I did a little bit of work on it like 7 months ago. But, yeah, that and adoption videos will come. I'm gonna have to do another one at some point in the near future because my classic account is about to become a free account again. And, I have pets to adopt, but, yeah. Do I know anything about the Webkinz party packs? Okay. So, the party packs. Carl addressed this in the video, in the thing when he talked about classic. So the party packs, Webkinz X broke them, and they just never got them to work, so they decided to remove them because of that. You were able to buy them, and if you have them, they will still work, but, they don't really do a whole lot besides that. Oftentimes invites won't go out, people won't get the items, that's why they were removed. But yeah, if you have party packs, you can still use them. Sometimes people in Discord servers try to organize parties, but again, they're glitchy. So use them at your own risk. I bought a whole bunch of party packs, like as many as I could afford before they were removed. So I have enough to throw like 400 parties. Probably never do it, but okay. Subscriber perks, diamond pack discounts, more plays, premium item discounts. Every month you get 30 diamonds, virtual gift. I hate this so much. I just knocked over my 3DS charger. Gosh darn it. Wow. This makes me so mad. Will there be a Sassy Cat Iceberg? Wait a minute. Hold on a sec. It's just really weird that you asked that question. It's just really... What can you even buy with 30 diamonds? Nothing! You can buy absolutely nothing! I was going to look, but... You know, I think the truth is you can actually buy nothing. Even these random mystery bags are 40 diamonds. You can buy nothing! Oh, that is so stupid. That is so stupid. Okay, have fun eating, Lodkins. We somehow get a hold of a next generation pet. I have an idea of it terrorizing the old Webkinz. You know, I don't even want to like set it next to mine because they just don't seem real. Okay, I need to get back to the where was it? Where is it? Will there be the... Hold on, where was it? I was just looking at it. You asked, like, will there be a Sassy Cat Iceberg. It's funny because I was considering a name for one of the Webkinz I got, Iceberg. But no, I'm naming it Ice Melt. For some reason, I don't know. Oh, an iceberg is where a layer of theories and facts are said. A deeper... Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you were talking about a Webkinz seal. Oh my god. Okay, this person up here just wanted to ask if I'm gonna bring back Signature Island. I still plan to work on it. That's gonna have to be my next big project I'm gonna have to work on. I've got a lot of it done. It's just... motivation is a cruel mistress. It's been a long time. I still want to finish the series. So, yeah. I just don't feel like what I have written so far is quite up to snuff, and it has to be good enough. Okay. Did you know there's a Webkinz Iceberg? No, I didn't. Which Webkinz next plushie had a more unique style? Me too, because here's the thing. If you put them on a shelf, they will look exactly like every other plushie. So, what gave you inspiration for Signature Island? Someone else did it. That's it. When I was a little kid, I ripped off a lot of people. Like, even, I mean, I swear, like, the first, 10 episodes of Signature Island are, almost an exact copy of what Webkinz Fan 91 did. I was really bad with that. Season 2 episodes are longer, probably because of how long you were able to make a YouTube video. Yeah, the time limit being upped was a big thing back in the day. I remember I had a video, you couldn't upload videos over 11 minutes. And I was like, well, this one's only 11 minutes and 20 seconds. And YouTube was like, no. I was so mad about that. I think I just sped the whole thing up a little bit. I think that's what I did. But this is a long time. This is 2010, I think. But, yeah, everyone did their own Signature Island back in the day. That's why in that video, the old KinsTube I did, where it's we're Signature Islands that never got past the second episode. It's that happened a lot. For some reason, everyone kind of gravitated to mine. I don't know why. But I love my characters, and I do want to finish the series. But I don't know how long I can just keep saying I want to finish the series without actually finishing the series. Yeah. So let's see. There were some other questions up here. Let's see. You can buy a scarf. Oh, you can buy a scarf. That's 25 diamonds. There you go. You can buy a scarf. Let's see. Just about everyone. Let's see. It'd be cool seeing chibi-like versions of older Webkinz or something of the sort. Would have given Webkinz next an older identity. Yeah, to be honest, I feel like the next plushies are an attempt at doing chibi, but not quite, I feel. When was Replying added to YouTube? Oh gosh, I don't remember. Okay, the creator is tagging them in a separate comment. So that was the whole Google Plus thing, I believe. Because Google Plus, like, screwed up the comment sections really bad. But, yeah. That was that point. So when you sell these, like, that was because it was using Google Plus. That doesn't work anymore for obvious reasons. And I think Replying used to be around before then anyways. So, yeah. Karma is Luke's brother. Wait, what? Okay. Technically forever. You can get rugs too. The W Shop has a sale image in its code. Ooh. A free scarf every month. Totally worth it. See. You bought that scarf for Karma? Yes, I did. Are you taking pictures? Okay. Do you think they'll bring things back or something like that? No, they are never gonna bring signatures back. Which is a really big shame because here's the thing. I actually kind of tried to talk them into this, and I don't think anyone really agreed with me much. But because this was back when I won another Sing Arctic Fox before I got Merlina, I was like, I don't want to spend $300 on one of these things. And, so I literally was like, hey, how about you do reprints of select plush? And I didn't mention signatures because I knew there was no chance at all they would ever do a reprint of them. But I'm like, you know, there's lots of people that want a Husky Pop. Like, why don't you just do a select few that come with codes for Webkinz Next to get the game going? I tried to do that, but no one seemed to listen to that, which is a shame because, you know, all the conceptual work is already done. You just have to do the model, and there you go. But so many people love those things. Let's see. Isn't Karma female? Yeah, Karma's a girl. Karma is a female dog that will bite you in your behind. That's where the phrase came from. That's why I named Karma those. Yeah, let's see. I didn't pick up you named that husky after a real pet you have. Wait, which one? No, I don't actually have a pet named Karma. I have my cats. I have Daisy, Lily, Peak, Lady, and Bunker. So, yeah. Yeah, add background noise. That is a good suggestion. Yeah, it could have used background noise. You're totally right. That is a good suggestion. Thank you for that feedback. Have any Webkinz ripped? Yes. Some of my Webkinz have developed holes and stuff in the past. But I do sewing, so I fixed them. But yeah, I know there's Webkinz destruction videos. I don't like those. They're not easy to watch. I don't like them at all. Let's see. Are you planning to make a Discord server? I've thought of it, but I don't feel like it would really be big enough. And on top of that, I am not a very chatty person. In the few Discord servers I am in, I, like, never talk, so probably wouldn't be the best at hosting a Discord server, and plus keeping up with admin stuff. It was, yeah. Okay. Gonna have to wrap this up here in the next few minutes, because it is almost 7 o'clock here. Remember Car made Annabelle's That Was Easy button inactive? Oh yeah, Anne Marie's. I still have that button somewhere. Funnily enough, my brother used to work as a janitor. He pulled that easy button out of the trash and brought it home. Oh, let's see. Who's Bunker? Okay, Bunker is a stray cat that showed up. He's been showing up on my Twitter. I've put some pictures and stuff of him. He had his first vet appointment. He's getting neutered in like a week and a half. But yeah, he'll show up in my next video because he decided he wanted to be a centerpiece there. Let's see. Someone just started Webkinz lying with a code. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. They're stuffed animals. They're made of plastic. You don't want to burn plastic for one thing, but on the other thing, it's some people are like, oh, someone could have gotten that Webkinz. It's not that, like, okay, they're rare or something. It's not like this whole, like, oh, you can get them anywhere. I get that argument. It's just disturbing. There's something inherently disturbing about burning a stuffed animal. You know? Oh man. You gave him a Webkinz and he burned it? That is awful. Dear God. Yeah. If you could add one thing from Webkinz to Webkinz Next, what would it be? Huh. Is maize and hamsters not an option? If it's not an option, then, would Dicekins be an option? Probably not. Oh gosh, what would I add? I'm trying to think. Something from Classic. If I could add something from Classic, I don't know what I would add, actually. Like for, an arcade scoreboard, that would be really cool. You know what? From way back in the day, there used to be community challenges where, like, every week there was a new one, and if everyone did it together, you got this thing. I wish there were more of those. Now, they had some of those things for, like, unlocking this, unlocking that. I wish I did one of those every week. Those are really, really cool. But, have you ever seen a Webkinz with 2 W's? I've seen photos. I have never actually seen one in real life, though. I just started cleaning some of my old Webkinz signatures using your video. I had questions. Can heat damage occur just from constant use? No, what's more likely happening with that, with constant use, is just dirt buildup. Your hands aren't really hot enough to melt plastic, because that's what it is. It's fibers from the... It's the little plastic fibers from the fur that get melted in heat, and your hand's just not hot enough for that. But a buildup of grease and oil, and I don't really know what causes toys to get worn from that, but that is part of the reason that caused them to get dirty. Do a travel event where Debbie gives a fact on where she was, and then gives a gift based on the fact where she gave. You know what? Vacation Island! That's a really good thing. Okay, hold on. If we gotta just... I know we only have a few more minutes left, because once this alarm goes off, I'm gonna have to go off. I'm gonna have to leave. But, no, like, okay, I was thinking about this before, like, during the beta, and I completely forgot about it. Islands kind of like in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I know you can go to islands and gather resources. What if you could go to another, like, island area and stuff, like another park, and hang out, and there were special activities you could do there? Wouldn't something like that be really, really cool? Like, you could play other games, you could literally collect items off the ground, but it was, like, something you could only do, like, once a week or something, or it costed Kins Cash. Basically, Vacation Island. That would be cool! Okay, Vacation Island! That's something I want ported! Okay, back in the neck. Yeah, cosplay I played with is damaged or possibly melted fur. Wasn't sure if it was heat damage or not. No, it's probably not, but when things get really that bad, when it gets kind of matted, it's not really easy to get back. I know, my brother has a Webkinz that he never really played with, but he used in videos a lot, and all around its neck, the fur is completely destroyed. It's not heat damage, he didn't do anything wrong, the rest of the plush is, like, perfectly fine, it's just where his hand was, and that's because your hands have oils. It's very common facts. If you look up anything, like, touching things literally degrades them. So, yeah. I've destroyed toys before. Once from closer, once from now, because chemicals ruined the decals, and I couldn't stand throwing it away. Aw. People talking about lots of destroyed toys. There's a Webkinz at my library with no W. I'm guessing about buying all of them from that lady. Oh, that's cool. As a kid, I friend you in the game. Yeah, if you want to... You know, I'm just hanging out here in the adoption center. I'm Zeke. Zeke von Gembu. He needs an apple. Yeah, you can friend me. I'll accept the friend request after the stream. A Sega Act Games handheld. Oh, can you earn gems without real money in Webkinz Next? Only through a select few challenges, and by logging in for 7 days in a row. Your 7-day login reward is 5 whole diamonds. So you can get, like, maybe 1.5 pets a week. So, yeah. Is it a bad idea to put signatures in snow? Technically, it's like dusting them with water, which isn't that great. It kind of makes them lose that shine. But it's also frozen, so if you get all the snow off before you bring them inside, it's technically okay. I do it anyways. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm the dog with the pink hoodie. Oh, cool. But don't throw them in water unless you want to damage their fur. Water doesn't really damage the fur. It kind of just gets rid of that shine. You know, after you wash them, they kind of lose that little bit of a shine that they have, and yeah. Get cheap cigs online? Nowhere. Nowhere at all. So, yeah. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to go here in, like, 1 more minute. So, do we have any closing things we want to wrap up really quick? It's like, any last final questions? Anything you want me to elaborate on or anything before we go? Who has a signature collie? Last question I'm asking. I have seen one in a clubhouse before, but I don't know who had it. So, there we go. No, Fishy is not coming back, and I really don't appreciate the name Fishy or Froggy much anymore. No, mayonnaise is not an instrument. Macaroni, macaroni Macari. Sometimes Macari is cheap. Sometimes eBay is cheaper. You'll have to see. I sent you a message on Twitter. Thank you. Alright. Let's see. Someone made a song with mayonnaise? Okay. Well, that's really cool. Alright, thank you everyone for coming in and having this little discussion. Maybe we'll do another live stream again sometime in the near future, but yeah, this has been really cool. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!